You feel like you aren't making enough money. You work hard, you get your paycheck, but by the end of the month, your bank account is empty. You think you have a money-making problem, but you actually have a stuff problem. You are paying a clutter tax. Most of the things you own are actually stealing from you. They steal your space. They steal your time. And most of all, they steal your future wealth. Today, we're looking at 5 simple rules. These aren't just about cleaning your room. They are a cheat code for your bank account. If you follow them, you'll stop being a stuff collector and start being a wealth builder. Why your stuff is eating your lunch. Think about a toy you bought last year. You played with it for a week. Now it sits in the back of your closet. You think it's free now because you already paid for it. But you're wrong. Everything you own has a hidden price. If you own a big truck, you have to wash it. You have to pay for a big garage to keep it in. You have to pay for insurance to protect it. You have to pay for gas to move it. If you didn't have the truck, that money would stay in your pocket. This is the invisible cost of ownership. Every item in your house is a tiny vampire. It takes a little bit of your energy and a little bit of your money every single day. Minimalism isn't about having nothing. It's about only keeping the things that truly help you. When you stop feeding the vampires, your bank account starts to grow on its own. Rule 1. The one in, one out rule. This is the simplest rule in the book. It's called one in, one out. Here's how it works. If you bring something new into your home, something old has to leave. Buy a new shirt, give an old one away. Buy a new video game, sell an old one. Why does this make you rich? Because it makes you think. Most of us buy things on impulse. We see a cool gadget and hit buy now. We don't think about where it will go. But with this rule, you have to decide what you're willing to lose. You'll ask yourself, is this new watch better than the one I already have? Usually, the answer is no. This rule stops the flow of junk into your life. It turns off the tap. When you stop buying things you don't need, that money stays in your investment account, and that's where it starts to grow. But the real challenge isn't just the stuff you bring home, it's the stuff you're about to click buy on right now. So how do you stop a purchase before it even happens? That's where the next rule comes in. Rule 2. The 30-day wait. Have you ever bought something and felt super excited, but a week later you didn't care about it anymore? That's because of a brain chemical called dopamine. Shopping gives you a hit of happy feelings. Your brain loves the hunt. But once you own the item, the feeling goes away. Rule number 2 is the 30-day wait. If you want something that costs more than $30, you have to wait 30 days to buy it. Write it down on a list. Put a date next to it. Then walk away. Most of the time, after 30 days, you won't even want it anymore. The spark has died. You just saved yourself a lot of money without feeling like you're missing out. You didn't lose a new toy. You won the price of that toy in cash. Now, when you do decide to make a purchase after that 30-day wait, make sure it's something that will last. Because the next rule changes how you look at every price tag. Rule 3. Quality over quantity. Being a minimalist doesn't mean being cheap. Sometimes it means spending more money up front to save money later. Think about a cheap pair of headphones. They cost $10. They break in 2 months. You buy another pair. They break. By the end of the year, you spent $60 on headphones that sound bad. Now, imagine you bought one pair of great headphones for $40. They last for 5 years. You saved $200 over time. And you had a better experience every single day. This is the buy once, cry once rule. Buy the best version of what you actually need. It will last longer. It will work better. And you won't have to waste time shopping for a replacement. Minimalism is about owning a few great things, not a lot of okay things. But even the highest quality item is just clutter if you don't have a space for it. That brings us to a rule that uses your floor plan to protect your wallet. Rule 4, the space audit. Your home is like a box. If you have a huge box, you will try to fill it up. This is why people with big houses have so much junk. The space begs to be filled. Rule number 4 is the space audit. Your space is a natural barrier. If you live in a smaller home, you can't buy a giant boat or a 10th pair of shoes. There's nowhere to put them. Instead of moving to a bigger house to fit your stuff, get rid of the stuff to fit your house. A smaller house is cheaper to heat. It's cheaper to cool. It has lower taxes. By living in a smaller space, you force yourself to be a minimalist. And the money you save on rent or a mortgage is the fastest way to become a millionaire. So, once your space is clear and your money is piling up, you're left with a bigger question. What do you fill your life with instead of all that stuff? The last rule gives you the answer. Rule 5, relationship over possession. Why do we buy things? Usually, it's because we want to feel important. We want to show people we are successful. We think our stuff is our identity. But nobody remembers you for your car. They remember you for how you treated them. Rule number 5 is to value doing over having. Spend your money on experiences. Go on a trip. Learn a new skill. Take a friend to dinner. These things don't take up space in your closet. They don't need to be cleaned or insured, but they stay in your memory forever. When you stop trying to own your happiness, you realize you don't need to spend much to be happy. You become wealthy in your spirit, and your bank account stays full because you aren't trying to buy your friends' respect. And it's not just the physical stuff that keeps you from that freedom. In 2026, the clutter has followed you right into your pocket. Let's clean that up next. Digital minimalism. In 2026, clutter isn't just in your garage, it's on your phone. Every sale email you get is a trap. Every shopping app is a tiny salesman in your pocket. Go through your phone. Delete the apps that make you want to spend. Unsubscribe from the stores that send you deals. Check your bank statement for ghost subscriptions, those little monthly fees for things you forgot about. Cleaning your digital life is just as important as cleaning your house. It stops the invisible leaks in your bank account. The $1 million trade. Minimalism isn't about giving things up. It's about making a trade. You are trading the junk you don't need for the freedom you've always wanted. If you save just $300 a month by following these rules, and you put that money into a boring index fund, you could have over $400,000 in 30 years. You can have a house full of old gadgets, or you can have nearly $500,000. Which one sounds better? What is one item in your house right now that is just clutter tax? Tell us in the comments what you're getting rid of today. Buy less, live more, get rich. We'll see you in the next one.